Wax on, wax off, Danielson. No, I'm feeling pretty nostalgia. Karate Legends. It's in theater, and I am going to see it. I don't know when. Sometime this week, I'm gonna take some time and go see it for nostalgia, for the culture. I am a karateka, which is focused on Shotokan Karate, which is the founder of all martial arts, all karate, that is, under Gichin Funakoshi. And also I do Shinjin-Ryu under, founded by Kinoshi, Sensei Kinoshi, with an influence of Yoruba, which is the founder of Aikido, which I do two forms of karate that is one linear base and the other one is with a Aikido influence with pretty much some different movement in kata. Basically, they're kind of similar. Similar identity. Sorry, somebody wasn't paying attention at the light. It's probably, I can already guess they were on their phone, and then whatever. But anyway, one thing I want to talk about is that as much as I love karate and it's my foundation of anything I do, in an average week, karate, Chinese Kempo, Aikido, some Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, gi, sometimes Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, no gi. You pretty much, I feel like you could be a master of one, which you could be very devastating, or you could be a master of a little bit. And I chose the route of being a master of everything. And I can't do everything. I can't go do Muay Thai, which I would love to. But it's only so much money and so much time you can spend to do martial arts. But I will say this: if you're doing any type of striking game, you got to add ground game. It's you're doing a disservice not adding a ground game to your stand-up karate game. And let the record be clear. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu came from Japanese Judo, Jiu-Jitsu. So it's not like Brazil, they took it and just, and it came from them. No, it came from Japanese. And then from there, I will say this, that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu mastered it and made it popular in the world. So I think you have to have a ground game when you do karate. If this is my formula: striking, takedown, ground. Those three elements will make you pretty much undefeatable. Because Jiu-Jitsu people talk about, oh, well, if I get my hands on you, it's over. And that's true, but that's not really fair. Of course, if I'm not doing a ground game and you take me down, that's an element I don't know. So of course you're gonna be master, but it's like you trying, you know, keep your gi on and try and go strike kicks. You're gonna get your head knocked off by a very well trained, experienced karate person. But lucky for me, I've been doing both for karate for 12 years and BJJ for 6.5, really 8 years. But I took a little bit of time off for injuries and personal reasons. But I've always, even when I didn't do BJJ as a class, I was still doing Jiu-Jitsu, grappling, going to the ground. You got to have a well-rounded skill to make you better. You can't sit there and just do one. You got to know a little bit of everything. I'm not saying you got to take every single class, because you can't. My purpose is not for tournaments. It's never been for tournaments. I'm not a tournament anything. I did one just to say I did a BJJ, and I came in 3rd place. And that time I was training 2 or 3 classes a week. And that tournament was much tougher than regular class. But I will say this, that going to the ground has definitely helped me in my personal, professional life of taking people down, and also just in doing when I do karate. And a lot of people want to go to the ground, and then they want to go to the ground with me, and they never been to the ground. And I'm a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, so they get to the ground, they don't have a clue what to do. And I'm usually 15 years older than everybody. So imagine we're the same age and we start going. Most likely I'm going to come with a rear naked choke or a Ezekiel choke or a triangle armbar, and then you're going to get tapped out. But that's just the beauty of training cross styles. So nobody have the answer. Karate don't have all the answers. Jiu-Jitsu don't have all the answer. But be wise enough to know that what you lack in one style, pick it up in another. So, all right. Arigato gomashita. Os.